Lust can ruin everything you've built with someone. Lust can ruin a relationship not only because of you, but it can ruin that person. And I can speak on that because I've been on both sides. I've been lustful with previous partners that only just ended in terrible turmoil and pain and agony, not only because of me looking back at it, because, I felt bad, but also because back then, looking back at it now, I can see that it caused issues for the person that I was with. And I've also been now on the receiving end of it, of now being left because this other person, the partner that I was with, was lustful for someone else. And looking back at everything now, lust can ruin anything and everything. And the reason I'm talking about it is because someone recently asked me or wanted me to talk about the topic of lust and love over lust, and how lust can ruin a relationship that you built with someone. But I would go as far as saying it wouldn't just only ruin a relationship, it ruins someone's self-esteem, it ruins someone's confidence in themselves, it gives them insecurities that they thought were gone, but they are just only there, but worse. And it's hard. Back in high school, many would consider me to have been kind of a player, a fuckboy, someone that wasn't really worth the time of day. But somehow I was in a relationship with someone, and while I did my best to kind of be the better person for her, at the end of the day, I was just goofing off. I was messing around, and I did stuff I'm not proud to say now, but I was lustful. Because you know how high school relationships are, where the people take a break and they come back together, and they take a break and they come back. That's how it was for me back in high school with this girl that I was with. And we would have these arguments and big fights all the time, and then we would break up, take a break, come back together, take a break, come back together. But in those times where it would be a break, I knew that I was doing something wrong in the terms of being lustful, trying to start kind of looking at other people, talking to other people, when I know I shouldn't have done that. And this was years ago. I would say now like 7, 8 years ago that this all occurred. But looking back at it now, I always say that if I could go back, I would, one, beat the hell out of the younger version of me, but two, really like talk some sense into me, because I was doing something that was clearly wrong. And not only that, but I didn't think that it would cause that much of an issue until it was too late. When I finally lost that relationship, and years down the line, when the pandemic finally hit, and I finally reflected on that relationship, it really hit me in the terms that I started looking at it from both angles, not only just from my angle, from what I did, but on the angle of them, like literally looking at it through their eyes. And I realized that I did fuck up in the terms that they looked at themselves now less. They looked at themselves now in pain, hurt. And I think by that point now, by the pandemic, I did reach out to that person and I apologized to her. And this was genuinely, I think, coming out of really me finally growing, finally learning the major thing that I caused, the major hurt that I caused on this person. And we had a conversation. It was very brief, but things got better between us. Granted, we only spoke maybe, I think I would say, one more time, two more times before we finally stopped talking to one another. But I realized at that point that I didn't just hurt myself because, I lost this relationship, and I didn't realize how good I had it until I lost it. But I also hurt this person without realizing it, because I didn't think I did. I didn't think I would. And lust can create that issue, because for her, she now looked at herself like, am I worth it? Am I enough? Why would he have done that? And I've never really talked about this before with anyone. Very few people that personally know me know this story. But now talking about it here, I think it's time I own up to that I did mess up, and that I did do that. And no amount of apology, I think me thinking back to it now, can personally make me forgive myself. Because even then, me talking about it, I still feel like I wish I could have not done that. But in the end of the day, I did it. And all I could do now is learn from it. And granted, I did learn a lot from it. And then fast forward, and we all know this story. Almost all of us have heard this story. I get discarded, and I get hurt, and I get cheated on. I find out, and the whole thing. And now I'm on the receiving end. Now I'm looking at it through the lens of, oh, this is what she felt. And I think I've talked about it before, but I remember just waking up and looking at myself in the mirror time and time again and just wondering, was it my face? Was it my hair? Was it my body? Was it my nose? Was it my ears? Was it my eyes? Was it my eyebrows? Was it my arms? Like, what was it? I kept contemplating and hurting myself. And it took a while. It took repeatedly just getting up every day, going at it bit by bit, and just trying to convince myself it's going to get better. You are doing the work. You are going to be okay. And little by little, it did work. And I've told my friends this story. Everyone knows the story of me getting discarded. And many people have said, like, you didn't deserve that. But part of me, looking back at it, I didn't tell them this, but when they told me that I didn't deserve it, when they told me that I didn't need to go through that, part of me said, no, I think I did. To finally understand what the fuck I did when I was young. And so I am a firm believer of karma will get you. And karma did get me. I just kind of wish it wasn't that big of a wave that it got me in, that big of a story, that big of just a hurt that I went through, a journey that I had to go through that lasted over 1.5 years, I would say, of just self-healing, self-improvement. But lust can kill. It can kill and it can hurt. And you may not think of it at the time because you're in this of like, oh, I just need the rush. I just need it. And why do people lust? I can tell you this from personal experience. The reason why people cheat, the reason why people lust is because they don't get enough attention. They didn't get enough attention growing up. And so they want it now. And so that they can get it from 2 people at the same time or from more people, they will do it. I'm ripping the Band-Aid straight off right there. Because I fell victim for it. I lusted. I did it when I was back in high school, and I fucked up, and I apologized profusely to this person. And even to this day, I still feel that irk of when I talk about it, because it's very deep lore that I don't really tend to talk about. But I did it. And now, getting it, receiving it, knowing what it is like on the other end of it, I realize, yeah, lust can hurt. Not only for the person doing the lusting, but the person that's receiving it too. And it's hard because you sometimes it just creeps up on you. Sometimes you don't expect it until it's too late, until you're like knee deep into this conversation with someone else that you didn't think would go anywhere, but somehow this person has become a friend of yours, and now you're lusting, and now you're seeing all these people, you're going out to places, you're hanging out with friends, and you're lusting, and you're seeing these people, and you're seeing your friends kind of talk to other people, and it's just like, oh, it's like you have someone that's waiting for you, so why go for the other why go for these people? Why do it? You're doing it because you want the attention. And lust kills love. It does. And love itself can also kill lust. Now at 23 years of age, actually, I was going to say 24, I don't know why, but 23 years of age, looking back at the entirety of relationships that I've been through, the entirety of me getting hurt, of me hurting other people, of me getting discarded, of me discarding other people, of me getting into verbal arguments with partners that I've had before, I can tell you there's 2 things that can really, really help anybody that is in a relationship right now. Number 1 is communication. 100%, I will stand on that hill that you need to communicate with your partner. I think anyone can stand on that hill that you need to communicate with your partner. You need to talk to them. You need to let them know what's going on with you. If you're having a shitty day, or if they're just having kind of a bad day, kind of talk to them. Kind of make them open up, but don't force it either. Just slowly talk to them. And number 2, love. Undying, unconditional, absolute love. It doesn't matter what they look like, because at the end of the day, you don't care what anyone else thinks about them. What you care is how they are to you. And I've realized it now when I've met new people, when I've talked to someone new, when I've kind of had this crush-like feeling again, that I realized I don't care what anyone else thinks. I don't care if people don't find the person I'm talking to attractive. They don't have to. What I care at the end of the day is I like this person because they've made me laugh. They've made me feel things that I haven't felt in a while. And for that reason alone, I like them. Hell, I could say I could love them. But if you go into relationships because of lust, because they look good, they only look good, it's hard. It's awful. I would say it's even worse than a good functional relationship. It is worse. I mean, because you're going into it like, I like this person. I like what they bring. And then you give it like 2-3 months and you're talking to them and you're getting to know them and you're like, ugh, you're dry. You don't know how to talk. You don't know how to kind of lead a conversation. This isn't really what I want. You have everything that I like, that's attractive, but you don't have anything that's good about yourself. And then lust can just kill that love, because again, you're only lusting for them. You're not actually going to love them. And needless to say, if you dragged this relationship on, if you're in a relationship because of lust, 3, 4, 5, 6 months, it's gonna make it worse, because when you guys break up, if you guys kind of did have a connection or did try, or one person's connected or attached to the other person, but the other person isn't attached at all because they don't feel it, it's gonna hurt. It's going to hurt regardless. So if you like a person because they have everything that you like, looks wise, but they don't have that inner thing, that inner love, that inner passion, it's not going to work out. And that's how lust can kill love before you get in a relationship. And in it too, when you're in a relationship with someone that you actually like, lust can kill love, because you see something else and you think it's new. You haven't been with that person. They kind of are teasing you. They're giving you that good feeling that you haven't had in a while with that person that you're with, the person that you are with right now. And lust can kill the love that you had, or that you have, with the person that you are with. You just have to remind yourself that you're with the person you're with right now because of what happened, of how you guys met, of how they made you feel, of how they support you, of how they're always there for you through good times and bad times. That's what love is, being there. And I don't think lust, no matter how much a person may look good to you, if it's all just based on lust, there is no love. They can't even give you that love, because it's all just looks. It's not love. Today's episode is recorded in none other than my apartment. It has been a while since we've recorded here, but I thought that maybe with my whole finally coming back, I think I should kind of take it a little easy before we go back outside. So come back to my apartment. Also, this is kind of like a new area that I've not recorded in. I'm actually on my kitchen table. And you might have seen the cats roaming, running around in the back if you're watching. If you're only listening and you hear like skedaddles, or like, rushing, or whoosh or whooshes, just know those are my cats. They have been just roaming around. Bio and Mio have been eagerly they just got fed, so they have the zoomies somewhat. But yeah, I mean, it's getting hot here in Oregon, if you're wondering. I like how whenever I finish recording, I always talk about the weather. I don't know. I don't know what else I could talk about. I guess I could talk about my day. I had Shake Shack recently because I got my birthday reward. You know, one thing I love about my birthdays is I always get these birthday rewards, and I always save them because they're in my email. So I save every single one, and I like go like throughout the month to like all of these places, restaurants or fast food chains, and just get my free things. Today was a Shake Shack free milkshake. Last week was Dutch Bros. I love the Dutch Bros one because it's free any size. I had a free large rebel. Oh my god, I think I talked about it in another video. It's getting hot. I've been wanting like a freeze or something. I think I might get Dutch Bros later tonight. Oh, that's gonna hit so good when I finally so when I'm editing this and uploading it, just know I'm drinking Dutch Bros right now. um yeah, so like that's basically why today I ate Shake Shack. I don't really eat Shake Shack, honestly. Shake Shack isn't really in my top five of fast food chains, if you're wondering, but hey, to each their own. I think my number one has to be right now always going to be on top because they hold a special place in my heart. Red Robin, number one. And then number two, I know Red Robin isn't fast food, but like it's my number one always. Number two's got to be Wendy's, another special place mark. Stories that I can tell you about another day. Um, and yeah, I guess that's pretty much it for me here. I don't think I have anything else I can say. Just had Shake Shack, went to work. Now I'm here recording. It's hot. Gonna get Dutch Bros. Hopefully you get Dutch Bros if there is a Dutch Bros near you. If not, I don't know what. Get Whataburger. I don't know. Maybe that's near you. If not, go get Shake Shack. I think I've probably hit all of the regions of the U.S. If you're international, watching this international, wow, I didn't think I'd be here international. Please, if there are any international viewers or listeners, let me know because that's insane. I could not imagine myself on the other side of the world. But yeah, anywho, that's it for me. If you have any questions, topics for a future video, you could submit that in my link tree somewhere around here. I've gotten a couple few submissions, so I kind of will get to those as soon as I can. Um, and yeah, remember, every day is a day closer. It may not be today, it may not be tomorrow, it may not be next week or next month, but as long as you do it every day, you are one step closer to achieving that dream. You are one step closer to achieving that goal, and you are one step closer to becoming that person you want to be. And again, you don't have to do it all in one day. This is something I'm realizing as well as I wake up sometimes and I panic and I'm like, oh my gosh, I need to do this. But you have to remember it isn't everything doesn't have to be done in one day. It can be little by little. But as long as you're consistent about it in doing it, you'll chip away at whatever it is that you need to get done. Next thing you know, you're fully caught up. Anywho, that's it for me. Deuces.